I'm not sure if I can get the lighting right on this, so I apologise if I am washed out. I have tried and tried, it's just not worked. It's quite a dull day, so that's just how it is. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I hope you are having a good month, a good end of quarter. As I record this, we are at the end of October, which means we are also at the end of Preptober. Now, I haven't actually prepared my novel and outline yet for National Novel Writing Month, and there's a reason for this. I want to do an experiment for NaNoWriMo. So if you maybe saw last year's Nano, it was a little bit chaotic for me, and that's how Nano's been for the last few years. It's just been this chaos where I have tried to do loads of things at the same time as doing Nano, and it's made Nano feel kind of stressful and pressured. Now, this is going to be my 19th year doing Nano, so that's a lot of time doing it, and I thoroughly love it. But in the last recent years, because I'm now a full-time working writer, there's been a lot of pressure on me come this time of year to get a story correct, to get it to write something that was for publishing, to either be finishing a story I was already writing, to hit deadlines, to get a story that I would be putting out on Amazon. And so it creates a lot of pressure. And the point of National Novel Writing Month is really just to get to writing. And I decided last year, because last year was super stressful, I was trying to pack some orders, I was trying to do other things in the family and trying to write, and I was really struggling every day. And I decided last year I was going to take the pressure off myself for this year and just write something fun. And not that writing isn't fun, but I just mean something super creative, no pressure towards it whatsoever. If I publish it, I publish it. If I don't, I don't. It doesn't matter. So I had promised myself that NaNoWriMo 2023 was going to be going back to basics, back to fun and just the sheer creativity and allowing myself to be whatever on the page, however I show up, however the story comes out. And if it never sees the light of day, it doesn't matter. It might end up being 30 days of pure creative whatever, and you know, it doesn't matter, because all writing, even the writing that you don't share with anybody, has a purpose, and sometimes that purpose is just to let you practice your creativity. Because apart from the author world, I don't know any other kind of artist or performer who does not have practice hours constantly, no matter what level they are at. You know, you look at musicians, and your most polished musician goes out on stage and performs a concert. They aren't doing that without practicing beforehand, even if they are 20, 30 years into their career. You look at footballers, they are always training. You look at boxers, they're always training. Any other thing are always training. So if you write a story that you never do anything with, it's training, it's practice. So that was my idea for NaNoWriMo, that I am just going to write, and if nothing happens with the story, it doesn't matter. It's just practice. It's just me and the muse having some fun, playing around with a story that won't matter to anybody, even me. It just is stretching my creative mind. So with that being said, over this past year, I've been, it's been in the back of my mind, what am I going to write? I'm looking forward to it. Will I play with some characters that are already in a series I write? Will I write something new? Will I write in the same genres? And in 2023, we have seen an expansion of the AI world. Now, I'm going to put a bit of disclaimer in for my video that if you do not like the AI stuff for writers, you're not going to like these videos, because I am going to be exploring AI, and it's a fun experiment for me. So we all have opinions on the artificial intelligence stuff that's coming out, be it the graphics, the writing stuff, Chat GPT and all that stuff. And our opinions are opinions, and it's totally fine, and I'm curious and I want to play. So if you do not like the AI stuff and hate it and it makes you angry and all that, then this probably is not the video for you. However, if you are like me and you like the AI, you think it's fun, you're curious about it, you want to learn more about it, then this is a video for you. And I decided, while exploring all the AI tools that writers have throughout the last few months, that I was going to use AI as my NaNoWriMo experiment. Not that I'm going to get AI to write my story. I'm going to write my story. That's the bit that's going to be me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the tools tools that we have available as writers and see how I can use them for my writing to aid my writing. So there's a few and I will link them below. Some of them may be affiliate links because I'm registered, and you know, if they give affiliate links I'll pop them in. Some of them aren't. So I am going to be using Chat GPT, Sudowrite. I'll probably use Midjourney and DALL-E if that's how it's pronounced. I'm also going to use Speechify. I'm not going to use them necessarily in this video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a series of videos. So this is my introduction video, and this is where I'm going to get my story for this plot. So I'll outline my plan for NaNoWriMo. So I'm going to do a series of videos based on the AI tools that we can use and have available to us as writers. I'm going to use those to help me produce a book or a novel. I'm aiming for about 50 to 60,000 words. I think that's really nice for a story. At the end of that, I will probably just give the story away for free, maybe in December when it's polished, and just let you see what came out of it. I'm probably not going to upload it to Amazon or anywhere like that. This is just something fun, and I will probably give it away free. If you sign up to my newsletter, you'll be able to get it for free and stuff. So my plan is that I'm going to make this video, and today's video is going to be on plotting and getting my story idea and brainstorming. I may do another video where I'm completely outlining, and then I'm going to do 4 videos through November as I write my NaNoWriMo story. I did try last year to do daily diaries of my NaNoWriMo, and it was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was very hard and it was very pressured, and I was often doing it late at night and then sitting up at night editing it to get it up, or sneaking out of the house because I live in a very busy house to just try and update you, and it was just a lot of hard work. So I'm going to take the pressure off myself again and just do 4 videos, so it's 1 a week, just to tell you and show you how I'm going. The other problem I also have this year is the first week of NaNoWriMo I am off to Vegas for 20 Books Vegas, and I cannot imagine that I will get much writing done. And the reason for this is just because the 20 Books Vegas conference is very in-depth. I will be networking, going to presentations, learning, and I imagine that in the evening, not only am I travelling from England to Vegas, so I'm going to be jet lagged, my brain's going to be very full of information, so I imagine writing is going to be extremely hard, and trying to write will probably just make it explode. So I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to write on that first week. However, I will still update you on how I've done. I'm also going to do a video afterwards about editing my story using the AI tools that we have. And basically this is it's an experiment as much for me as for you, to see what's available and what it can do for us and how it can help us. Like I say, it isn't here to preach about replacing the writer. I'm not going to produce an AI written book. I'm going to write the book myself. I'm just going to use all the tools that are available to us to see how it can aid my creative and writing journey. And I just want to share that with you and document it with you. So I am sitting down today and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to write for National Novel Writing Month, and I've done that on purpose. I wanted to go into it to just be 100% creative, to let my muse just play, kind of like throw my muse in there and say, you know, do what you want. If the story's rubbish, it doesn't matter. No one's judging it, not even me. So with that being said, I'm going to sit down today and show you Chat GPT. If you've never used it, I will link it down below. It is a free tool. There's Chat GPT 3, which is free, and then there's version 4, which is I think it maybe costs $10 a month, I don't know. I'm using the free version just because that's what I'm experimenting with. So I'm going to jump over and we'll share my screen with you, and basically I'm going to ask ChatGPT for plot ideas to help generate kind of like an outline based on a Save the Cat hero's journey kind of thing, and I am going to brainstorm with it and let it help me be creative. And like I say, it is just fun, but let's jump over to the screen. Chat GPT interface. Like I say, it's 3.5, not 3, and Chat GPT 4 is the paid version, but we are just using the free version, and I am going to use this to basically give me some plots. Now, I like to write urban fantasy, paranormal romance, witchy, ghosty, all those kind of things. So although I've gone into this with no idea of what I want, I do know I want something that fits in with me and my story style. So let's just start and ask for 10, I don't know, urban fantasy plots. Let's go for that. Give me 10 urban fantasy plots. We'll have a witch for the main character. Jeez, my spelling. Let's see what we get. I like these. Now, as you can see, it's given me 10 plot ideas. So let's have a look what we have. Cursed legacy. Main character, young witch, discovers a cursed family legacy that threatens not only her family and an entire community. Maybe a witch with a troubled past. I like this, Witch Hunters. I like the title for this. A witch with a troubled past is coerced into assisting a secret society. Not so sure. I like this one, the rebellion. Oh no, see, this one sounds really cool. Yeah, so we've got a witch accidentally binds her soul to a vengeful spirit during a botched spell. Now she must navigate the complexities of their coexistence while solving the mystery of the spirit's past and preventing looming disaster. Witch, facing declining magical ability, embarks on a perilous journey to find a legendary alchemy artifact that can restore her powers. Along the way, she uncovers dark secrets and challenges that test her resolve. I like that one too. A witch receives a prophecy that foretells a looming cataclysm. To avert disaster, she must decipher the cryptic message in the prophecy, confront her destiny, and forge unexpected alliances to save the world. So I like the Witch Hunter's Bargain. I also like the Rebellion. But I think the Soulbound Sorcery is probably one. Let's try adapt. Oops, not even typing. Adapt these plots to have romantic subplots. I'm just seeing what it'll give me. This is basically how I brainstorm. It's things that I like. So I like a bit of paranormal romance, I like magic, I like witches. You can do this for whatever genre that you're into. It doesn't necessarily have to be urban fantasy or magic. You know, you could, if you're into writing thrillers, you could give me 10 thriller plots and just adapt them, you know, based on whatever. But this is my genre. So let's see what it gave me for the sorcerer, which I'm just going to throw something else out there. Let's just try some different plots. This is what I want to do. Just play until something sparks joy. So what else do I like? Give me 10 plots for fantasy romance that are fairy tale retellings in a modern world. Well, you can see it's popping all the classic fairy tales in here. So we've got Cinderella. I like how they've got her as a marine biologist. Cinderella, gift musician. Now let's see if we can just regenerate. Let's. The thing I like about this is you can add words in. So let's give me 10 gritty paranormal romance plot based on classic fairy tale retellings. Let's see what that does. See, what I like about this is you can literally just get these and let it throw different plots at you and then kind of mix and match them. Because I still kind of like the witch one from all the way up here. This one, a botched spell. I might go and explore that a bit more. We'll just see. I'm just kind of throwing ideas at myself. So we've got Beauty and the Beast, gritty urban setting, skilled mercenary, a vengeful siren seeks redemption. Oh, what if we had portal fantasy to this? Maybe. I always say 10 because it just gives you a nice range. 10 plots for fantasy portal fantasy. My god, my typing. With the main character is a witch just because I fancy a witch. And you can do this yourself, like just play around with prompts and put anything in and see what it throws at you. I've done this a few times. It comes up with some fun thing. Obviously likes the hourglass, I'm sure I've seen that twice. Or time travel. See, some of these, like this one, it sounds really cool, but I think it would be too much for a 60-ish thousand word story. This sounds cool. A powerful witch who discovers a hidden portal in her urban apartment, transporting her to a parallel realm where magic is in danger. To save both worlds, she must harness her abilities. So you could have that maybe the other world is dying and she has to save them. You know, if the magic is endangered. Let's copy this and I do want a romance plot in this just because I like romance, but I don't particularly like it solely romance, so we're just going to play. So add a romantic subplot to this story. It's even given me a name. Both names. A powerful witch named Serena discovers a hidden portal in her apartment. I don't think I'm going to put it in her apartment. Let's see who Aiden is. Who is Aiden? What if his magic was dying? What if he opened the portal to get help? Maybe it was his last spell. His last piece of magic. Because he was desperate. Let's see what it gives me. This is just what I like to do. I just ask questions and fire things back. I like the names Serena and Aiden, to be honest, so I might keep those. What if Serena, have I spelled it right? Yeah. Falls into the hidden portal in an alleyway on her way home from work. Let's try that way. So you can just use this to back and forth your ideas and to grow your idea. And I've never written portal magic before. I've read it, obviously. I used to absolutely love the Narnia series when I was a kid, so that was really cool. I'm trying to think what else is portal magic. I've recently read, oh my god, Thorns and Roses ones. I suppose that's portal magic because she's taken into another world. Let's have a look what it's given us for this. So before it gave me, Serena, a powerful witch, discovers a hidden portal in an urban apartment, transporting her to a parallel realm where magic is endangered. In a mystical world, she crosses paths with Aiden, a charismatic, enigmatic sorcerer. Aiden's magical abilities are dwindling and he opens a portal in a desperate attempt to seek help from other beings, hoping to save his dying realm. Now I like that because we've got his story and hers, so she's kind of in the ordinary world and he's in his ordinary world and they're going to cross paths here, so that's cool. Struggling to keep his realm from succumbing to the darkness, Aiden forms an easy alliance with Serena, who holds the key to revitalising magic. As their journey unfolds, a deep bond forms between them, fueled by a shared goal to save both worlds. So maybe we have it that Aiden has to take some of their magic or something. That could create some conflict. Amidst the battle adversaries. So let's see. Powerful witch on her way home from work whenever she stumbles upon a portal with intrigue and drawn to the fore. She investigates it, inadvertently falls through the portal. To her surprise, she finds a parallel realm. What if Aiden... Oh my god, look at my overtyping. If Aiden came into Serena's world and pushed her into the portal for help, trapping her and creating conflict. because that's what we want, isn't it? Conflict. Come on. Sometimes it does go a little bit slow. I'm not sure if it's faster on the paid version. So, what is causing the magic to die in Aiden's world? So long ago, a powerful and malevolent sorcerer sought to conquer Aiden's world. In his insatiable quest for ultimate power, isn't that always the thing? He unleashed a forbidden ritual known as the Darkening Rite. And the ritual, excuse the dog, the ritual fueled by the sacrifice of innocent magic creatures. So the Darkening Rite corrupted the very essence of magic, causing it to turn against itself. The once abundant and harmonious magic of the realm began to decay and wither. This corruption spread like a disease, infecting magical beings and artifacts, draining them of their magic and their life force. I like that. The once vibrant magical landscape turned to desolate wastelands devoid of life and colour, which is really good because that gives us kind of setting for when she goes into this parallel world. As the corruption continued to spread, it threatened the very existence of the magic in the realm. The balance between light and dark, life and death was disrupted, and if left unchecked, the corruption would consume all magic, plunging the realm into eternal darkness. Aiden, being a powerful sorcerer and one of the last guardians of the magical realm, I like that as well, the last guardian, witnessed the devastation caused by the Darkening Rite. He devoted his life to finding ways to reverse the effects and restore magic to its former glory. With each passing day, his realm grew weaker. Desperate and driven by his love for this realm, Aiden sought to help other magic in neighbouring realms. The desperation led him to Serena's world, where he believed her unique abilities. So, how did he find Serena? Because he didn't just pop on her, did he? We're not going to go for coincidence. Okay, so we've got an amulet of conjuring. With the magic in his realm dwindling, time ran out. Aiden embarked a perilous journey to seek out magical beings and sources of potential energy. So we can have it that he's done this before. He carried the amulet hoping to guide through someone during the journey. Serena's magical powers. What about how will they restore the magic in Aiden's realm? Oh, so that's giving me some bullet points here. Oh, we've got shards. So let's have a look what it's thrown at here. So, to restore magic in Aiden's realm, Serena and Aiden must embark on a challenging quest combining their unique magic abilities and seeking ancient artifacts to hold. I don't really want the artifacts business, to be honest. Maybe, we'll see. Serena and Aiden delve into ancient texts and consult knowledge magical beings, understand the intricacies of the Darkening Rite. They discover the key to reversing the Dark Rite is harnessing the elemental forces. Elemental shards infused with pure magic. I mean, they could be good. Don't want it to get repetitive, but yeah, they're going to find these shards. So I'm just going to scroll back up here. Well, this kind of kills the romance, doesn't it? What about use Serena's magic to, what did I say before? Restore them magic in Aiden's realm. So let's have a look. It doesn't mention shards, I don't think. Serena's magic possesses a special affinity for healing and restoration. Serena uses her magical insights to analyse the corruption's composition. It's a bit sciencey. I like the ley lines thing here. Serena collaborates with Aiden to channel her healing magic, amplifying his abilities. Aiden acts as a conduit,
Directing her magic speaks. See, let's go back up to our plot, what it gave me. Let's go for this one because a witch and a witch hunter falling in love is always a bit fun. I'm just playing with plots here, so let's add a subplot to this where the witch falls for a witch hunter. See what this one gives. I'm just seeing until I get an idea that kind of like sparks my, oh yes, I want to write it. And we got the name of Laura this time. Adrian, very similar. Not sure I get this. She's coerced into assisting a secret society of witch hunters to save her sister. Why would the witch hunters be wanting to save Laura's sister? Goes very romantic, this Chat GPT, I've noticed. Which else did I like? I also liked, where are we? Jeez. Expand more on. Oh my god. This plot. You know, it could take you ages to find a plot, but mix and match. I am just using this to see what it comes up with. For, like I said, it's just a fun story for NaNoWriMo. We've got the name of Lara again. I'm not sure I like the guy's name. Aravak. Oh no, that's the spirit's name. That's cool. Lara and Aravak must use their combined magical prowess and newfound alliance to thwart the impending disaster on the way to develop this. I'm not sure any of these are sparking my imagination. Let's try again. Give me where the main character is a witch and she has failing magic, because I like that idea from that one with Aiden and Serena. I cannot spell the word give. Oh my gosh. It's a witch. I also like a name called Serena, and she has failing magic. She meets a shifter called Aiden, because I like that as well. It is set in, oh my god, modern England, because that's where I'm from and it's just easy. Yeah, let's just see what it gives there. So let's have a look. Shadows of the past. Serena's magical abilities dwindle and her life takes a turn for the worst. Aiden, a shapeshifter seeking redemption, offers to help. They delve into Serena's dark by truth to restore magic reshape. So that sounds interesting. Serena, struggling with her fading elemental powers, encounters Aiden. I'm going to shoot the dogs. Not really, but I'm going to gag them. This one's cool because, like the race against time before magic is extinguished forever. Oh, damn dogs. Right, where was I? Yeah, this one. Serena struggling. Serena, a witch with reigning powers, and an reclusive shifter discovers a prophecy. I'm not really sure I want a prophecy for channeling the magic. Serena's magic weakens, threatening her identity is a witch. Aiden, a shapeshift healer. Ancient sites connecting actual power, rekindling power of purpose, maybe. Serena's magical abilities fade. She's on the verge of losing hope. Aiden, a shifter with mysterious past, helps to seek out an elusive artifact that could restore her powers and save the mystical realm. That could be cool. They both got to restore their magic. He's struggling to shift. So look, which do we like? Which do I like? I like this one. What I'm going to ask it to do is expand on it. So this could be cool because you could show her ordinary world magic and her not being able to do simple spells. I like this. I love grimoires and what they mean. I also love tarot and stuff like that, so that'd be cool. Aidan Blackwood is shapeshifter seeking redemption for a short past crosspass at a critical juncture in her journey. A vengeful spirit to... I don't think it'd be a vengeful spirit. Change. We did say vengeful spirit, didn't it? Vengeful entity. To someone in Serena's life who, for whatever reason, hates her and is trying to steal her magic. Perhaps Serena is the daughter of the Coven. Oh my god. Coven leader, and this person who hates her also hates her mother and the family and wants him out. Do you see when I say that I'm not actually letting AI do the whole thing? I am letting my imagination bounce off what the AI is giving me. And I just think it's a really cool tool. It's a way of having a writing partner you can just bounce ideas off and it will throw ideas back at you. So let's go for this one. Certainly. So Serena Harper. Did we change her name? Was she Harper? Oh no, she was Harper. Serena Harper, a young witch residing in Model England. She struggles to form simple spells, yet we like that. In her desperation... Yep, so if it's the Coven, she's going to have the grimoires. A Serena investigate further. A member of Serena's own Coven is old, holds a deep-rooted grudge against Serena, her mother, the Coven leader, and the family is old. I think that's how you're going to pronounce it. Once close ally now harbours intense hatred, jealousy. That's cool. So yeah, she's been dealing with black magic this bit. She's been dealing with black magic to enhance her own magical abilities. So yeah, she's discovered how to drain other witches' power. I like this. To protect herself and her family, Serena. So we're going to have Aidan and Serena fall in love to drain this story. I'm not going to use the surname Blackwood. I don't like that. It sounds very cliched for a shifter. So what if... So we could go that Aidan's power is also dwindling. But what if, because he's a shifter, he can sense a change in the magic of the area? Maybe. What if Aidan... Because he is a shifter and linked to the moon and lunar magic, can sense a change in the magic too, caused by, oh my gosh, what was her name? I'm gonna have to change that. Magic. I also like this because it gives you like, that's a great addition to the plot. It's like strokes your ego. I like this. So he follows its guidance to aid Serena. So how do Serena and Aidan meet? So we got a nice little town, I like that. So little bookstore. A gloomy afternoon, Serena wandered into the shop with a heart heavy with the burden of her failing magic. The shop owner, elderly and wise, which named... It gives me names I cannot read. Okay, so throw me a little bit of dialogue. So what is Aidan's quest for redemption? Oh my goodness. Oh, so this is good. So his is by his past, he once part of his community of shifters got involved in some forbidden magic. So maybe he's gone away on his own. Yeah, hidden commits. So I'm just going to jump into, so I like Save the Cat and the Hero's Journey. So write me the beats based on Save the Cat for Aiden and Serena's story. So this should give me the whole kind of thing panned out. Let's have a look. So, Save the Cat. Opening image. Introduce Serena struggling with the fading magic. Seeking starts right in the bookstop. Serena discovers the grimoire. What would be the inciting incident? I just throw all kinds of things at the AI when I've been playing with it and jump around, and so she needs an inciting incident. So Serena, feeling the effects of waning magic, stumbles on ancient grimoire. See, you've gone off. See, this is what it does. It will actually forget some things because we were on to this person who hated her, not a family curse. So it doesn't keep all of this in its memory, which is a little bit annoying, and it doesn't actually learn from you. So if you were to start a new chat with it, it wouldn't remember. You'd have to feed it the stuff again, because I can't remember how many characters it actually retains. It might be something like 6,000 words, I'm not sure. So we have to go back and refeed it. So this is my plot. Let's just delete that. What would be the inciting incident? To go back to the family curse. No. See, that's not going to work, because it's what's causing her magic to fade is her. So we need better prompts. Ah, you see, it's got the bloody curse here, hasn't it? I'm going to copy this. I'm going to take out that paragraph, because that is giving it this idea of this curse, and we don't want, or I don't want, a family curse. So, in a moment of desperation, someone's going to says, so frustrated to break the curse. So let's delete that. It's a very long process, if you've noticed. So, the actual vanishing, weakening of her powers is the inciting incident. So let's start. What is ordinary world? So yeah, in an ordinary world, Serena is a proficient witch, using her abilities for various purposes, blah blah blah. And her powers start to weaken, her ordinary world is shattered. So I wanted something big, so a catastrophe. Sometimes it's so vague. Serena's story, crucial situation, the event. What is the event? He still doesn't want to tell me. Things and write in a Word document what I know so far. So I actually started that a little bit, and I will just show you. I've just written Serena Harper, a young witch who failed magic to try and hide it. Her mother is a powerful coven leader, and to have a daughter who is inept. would be embarrassing. She doesn't know why her magic is failing and I have no idea how to. However, I need a special night, so let's have a look. Give me an idea for a special ritual the witches could be doing. Once a year event that is very important. But yeah, it's typing. I can spell, this is just my terrible typing. So I want a special ritual that where her magic's going to fail, and this is going to be her inciting incident, because I need to have an inciting incident to set her off. So I figure something like this. It could be, it's very important. So let's see what kind of ideas it gives to me. Conversions of enchantments. Not sure. So I need a magical ritual for witches that is performed once a year. It involves 10 powerful witches. 2 of those are the coven leader and her daughter. The daughter's magic is failing. What disastrous thing could happen when the daughter's magic doesn't work? Obviously liking the elements, so let's have a look. Okay, so it enhances their magic. Casting the circle, which is begin to form a circle, yep. The coven leader embodying the spirit element starts ritual by invoking, yep. The daughter's failing as ritual force magic already weakened and unstable begins to falter under the pressure of the center where she struggles to channel the elemental energy efficiently, her power slipping. The daughter's inability to control her power creates elemental imbalance. The ritual loses internal harmony, earth trembles, wind becomes ferocious. Yep. So yeah, so I kind of like that. All this stuff goes out of control. I don't like that name, but we could have the convergence of enchantments. So let's go back to my Word document. However, they are to perform oh my god, the ritual known as the convergence of enchantment. Well, do you know what? We'll just call it the convergence. This is where the 10 powerful witches of the coven come together. I don't know why I keep spelling coven with an R, so let's go back. So we're going to steal this. The convergence, that's what we're calling it. The convergence is a sacred annual ritual. So I'm going to keep all this because I like this. So casting the circle and begin to form the circle. Everything ends in a bang, and for the first time in 100 years, the convergence fails, meaning that, hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, so everything ends in the bang the first time 100 years conversion fails, meaning that the witch's magic will start to fail and they have to wait a whole year to get it back, proving their connection to the magic. Serena knows the failing is her fault and must find out why. Her mother is angry and upset with her because she knows it is her actually, so witches start to fail and they have a chance to do it again at the next full moon. If they fail, then they may lose their magic entirely. That does not say entirely. Serena knows the magic is her fault. Serena knows the magic is her fault, must find out why. Mother is angry and upset because she knows it is her. She tells Serena she is no longer the second witch and she will seek to replace her because the magic is more important than the mother-daughter. Bond. So I'm going to put this back into chat about this. Let's see what kind of things it pings back at me. Oh, it's a compelling and dramatic plot. So, Serena Harper, young witch burdened by the failing for magic abilities. See, I like this. Yes, Catrick failing. Murder's ritual is first essential, even though which is a critical juncture. They have just one last chance, the full moon, to redo the ritual. If they fail again, their magic will be lost forever. So that gives us the stakes, because her whole coven's magic is at stake. Serena bears the weight. They're already strained. Worse, as mother seeks to replace her in the coven. Serena must confront her feelings, blah, blah, blah. No, we're not going down the ancient tombs. So it's got this right. So let's take this and put this here. Serena meets Aiden, a shifter who is also cast out of his pack. He is a loner. He can live in the small town where they all live. Serena will eventually discover that her cars, let's go back up to where that was. It was further back, wasn't it? There you go. So I want this bit. So let's put this bit here. So let's try putting this in back into Chat GPT even. I'm just going to pop it all in, see what it throws back out at me. So let's see what we've thrown back. In a black world drawn to service someone on a stranger in aftermath of veil ritual. Yep, recognising the unique magical signature, he offers assistance. Yep, I like that. So he's, his pack have been forming dark magic, so he's going to help her. The veil ritual tolerance. Decline. Yep, so she can see them kind of declining. So yeah, we have some kind of. I'm going to ask for a different surname. Give. Hold on. I do not like Blackwood at all. No. I'll come up with a new surname. So it looks like we have a plot. Get rid of this now. So what I'm going to do with this is I will make this neater and put the document in my resource library. If you sign up to my mailing list, you will be able to get this, and you can see the plot that me and Chat GPT have come up together. As you can see, a lot of it is my own imagination, and then a lot of it is thrown back and forth. And using Chat GPT is just like having your own little writing partner who you can throw ideas to. So I have a fantastic story idea for my NaNoWriMo, and I am going to go away and polish this, and I like this idea. So this is my actual plot, and what I can now do is plug this back into Chat GPT, put this plot into Save the Cat Beats. Should do that for me. Also put the plot into the beats for the hero's journey, because I also like that too, and I kind of jump between both of them. So yeah, you can see it's plugged that in. So we've got we already know her magic is failing, she's trying to hide it. The call to adventure, the inciting instant, whatever you want to call it, is when it all falls apart. Got some of this backwards, but that's alright. So I will break this into a plot for my NaNoWriMo. But basically this is my story, and this is how you can use Chat GPT to kind of get your plot, and this is what I'm going to do.
So I hope that was, I know it was a little bit long and I kind of went back and forth and changed my mind a lot, but what I was wanting to show you is how you can plot with Chat GPT and how you can back and forth and use it as a writing partner, because being a writer can be a little bit lonely, especially if we don't have someone to bounce our ideas off. So I have a story idea. I've got Serena with her failing magic. I'm going to have the inciting instant where she's been hiding the fact that her magic is failing from her mother, who is a powerful coven leader. So obviously that's kind of disastrous, and that creates the conflict. And her magic is going to fail at a really big important time, which is going to see her then shoved out of this position that she has in her life. And she's always been the coven leader's daughter, so it's set to take over the coven. But if she's thrown out, that's kind of going to throw her identity into jeopardy and, change who she is. And she's going to pull in this, I can't even remember the character's name now that ChatGPT gave me. I'm probably going to change that. But this kind of rival of hers is going to be put in her place, and they're going to have to do the ritual again at the next full moon. And if this ritual doesn't work, then all the witch's magic is gone. And the rival is going to be a not as powerful a witch. So they're not, if the ritual works, they won't have as powerful a magic as they have had. But this is going to be kind of the conflict. So Serena needs to get her magic back to enable her to have her rightful position within the coven. She's going to meet Aiden, and they're going to go on this journey of discovering what's happened to her magic, discovering that it's this person who hates her who has been working to take the magic away. She's going to defeat her, but she's going to have some growth, and I will use ChatGPT more for that, because maybe she won't take position as her mother's second when she's realised that her mother is willing to sacrifice her. I don't know, the plot will develop, but the whole point of this was just to show you ChatGPT and show my experiment and to get my story. So I am going to plot with that, and what I will probably do now is use Sudowrite to kind of get that plot, but I don't know. But I hope this was helpful. I will neaten that plot up and put it in my resource library. I will call it Nano 2023, the AI experiment. If you want to just have these documents, you can have a look at them and see what came out and have a read and just follow the story along with me as I write it. So the basic plot premise will be there for you to just have a look at, and you can see how I developed this with Chat GPT. And if you want to have a go at this yourself, it's really fun and cool. You could just bounce ideas back and forth, and that's all I did. And yeah, I hope it was fun to watch. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I put up another video. Till next time.